Is 72 hours really the Goldilocks zone for the best pizza dough? How does it compare to the 3-hour dough or a 24-hour? Does all that waiting actually produce a better pizza in the end? To my surprise, yes, it does. But what if you want your pizza dough now or plan on having a pizza party tomorrow night? You don't have the time. Well, I'll walk you through how to make a 3-hour dough and an overnight dough, and finally, the 72-hour dough. Let's start off with the 3-hour dough. Mix 500 grams of 00 flour, 3 grams of yeast, 10 grams of salt, and finally, 325 milliliters of room temperature water. Using the bread hook attachment on your stand mixer, mix on low speed for 2 minutes, and then medium speed for 5 minutes. Then back down to low for another 2 minutes. Remove from your stand mixer and place on your countertop, and pull the dough into a tight ball. Place into a lightly, and I mean lightly, oiled bowl, and let it rise for 2.5 to 3 hours. Punch the dough back down and divide into your desired pizza size. Cook in a 700-degree pizza oven for 60 seconds, turning every 15 seconds until a desired doneness. Now here's the great thing about the 24-hour and 72-hour dough. They share the same recipe. Combine in a mixing bowl 500 grams of 00 flour, 5 grams of yeast, 15 grams of salt, and 300 milliliters of room temperature water. Go ahead and mix on low until well combined, and then cover for 30 minutes. Turn your mixer back to medium and let it run for 10 minutes. Throw it on the countertop and pull into a tight ball. In a lightly oiled large bowl, place your dough ball and cover with plastic wrap and set it in the fridge for 24 hours. After 24 hours, divide into 250-gram balls and have this be your pizza dough for today, making it the 24-hour dough. Or set it right back into the fridge for another 48 hours, making it the 72-hour dough. When it's time to make your pizza, remove it from the fridge at least 3 hours beforehand, so it can come to room temperature and makes it so much easier to handle. And then cook it the same way as the 3-hour pizza in a 700-degree pizza oven for 60 seconds or until a desired doneness. But how do these all compare to one another? The 3-hour dough is fast and will serve you just fine. It will, however, be chewier, airier, and is very filling. The 24-hour dough is less chewy, but still noticeable. It'll be much flatter than the 3-hour and will have a slightly crispy bottom. The 72-hour dough won't be chewy in the slightest. It'll have a crispy bottom with little pockets of air, but will not rise to the height of the others. It'll be flat, light, and true to what a pizza should taste like. It won't leave you feeling lethargic. I highly recommend being patient and waiting 72 hours for the best pizza dough. You won't regret it. If you've enjoyed this recipe and want to see future recipes, follow me on YouTube and tell me your thoughts about this recipe in the comments below.